Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission, JADCO, the country's national anti-doping organization, continues to develop educational programs to provide information on anti-doping to its target audience. In October 2015, for the third time around, the commission hosted a series of island-wide junior athletes anti-doping education workshops, catering to secondary school athletes and their support personnel.
The focus needs to be on the juniors because they are at an impressionable age now, and the knowledge they get, it will help them to make informed and ethical decisions. So we think at this age group, it's the right time to get into their heads what is required of them as athletes, and also they can make the choice of whether they want to go on to become a professional athlete or not, because there's a lot involved with the anti-doping aspect of being a professional athlete.
Participants were able to learn about critical topics in anti-doping and get their questions answered by representatives of the Commission as well as medical practitioners. Presentations covered the role and responsibilities of JADCO, the doping control process, the health effects of prohibited substances and methods, as well as a new component which was added to this year's program, values-based education.
It's not just about sports and anti-doping, it's about just generally making ethical choices. And they need to understand what is involved as it relates to fair play and making the right decision, not only for themselves, but for the others around them as well. So we think that is important, the whole issue of fair play, camaraderie, especially at this age. It's not just about me, myself and I, but it's about building a sort of team-like winning environment where everything is positive and it's not just about the me first mentality.
If you think we need that thing we make we go a lead, just cool it. If you think we need that thing we reach with top speed, we don't lose it.
The highlight of this series of workshops was the awarding of prizes to the winner and runners-up in the 2014 JADCO mascot competition and the unveiling of the mascot to participants. The mascot was created based on the winning design submitted by Ajane Billings, a fourth form student at Arden High School.
I'm very elated. The hard work and the dedication that I put in from creating this mascot, it has genuinely paid off.
The mascot, a leopard called Leo, who really looks like a cheetah, has an interesting story.
This is my teacher really, because she taught us about puns, and puns have two different meanings. So I said, why not use a cheetah? But then again, a cheetah is a cheetah in pun language. And so I had to find a way to twist it and turn it and say, make him a leopard instead of a cheetah, and name him Leo and a cheetah.
Leo is not a cheetah. It has a double effect as a pun really. It's that Leo is not a cheater. And so we want that to be the message going out there, that you can be good at anything you're at. It doesn't have to be sport, but that you don't need to cheat to do this. And so that is very important for us, and we want persons to, when they see Leo, that comes to their mind that, okay, I'm going to do this properly and I'm not going to cheat.
Ajane walked away with a cash prize of $25,000 and a trophy for his efforts, while Antonia Mundell and Raquel Brown, also of Arden High School, received $15,000 and a trophy and $10,000 and a plaque for placing second and third respectively. The workshop sought to create a balance between entertainment and education.
You don't have to be a superstar to follow your dream and achieve, be the best that you can be. It all starts with you. We don't need no.
The participants appreciated the experience and were eager to share their feedback.
It has provided a new perspective on how I look at doping. It's not really to a sense where it is necessarily enhancing your performance, but they care about your health also. So these drugs that you may take or supplements that you may take, you have to be careful of what you put into your system.
Through this workshop, I learned many things, some of which I can share to my classmates. These things include doping on a whole as it regards to sports and how wrong it is. I can take back to my classmates and peers that doping is wrong. It's so unfair and it doesn't make any sense because it doesn't allow the world to see your true potential.
This workshop has been very informative. It gave me a lot of knowledge on what I did not know about doping before, and I also learned that doping is not only taking illegal substances to enhance your performance, but it's a lot more than that. It's a whole lot more than that.
I would recommend different schools to attend the workshop because it is very informative to others. You learn a lot about drugs and the type of effects that you can get from it.
One of the main things that was stressed today, especially in the last session, was that these banned substances, though they enhance performance, they also can cause harm to your body.
I think the workshop today was very informative and educational. We got to learn more about the banned substances, and the doctor mentioned about medications that have the banned drugs in it. Even the common cold medicines that athletes take has banned substances, so we should have the basic knowledge of the type of medications that we're taking before we can actually go ahead and take it.
The session today was very informative, and I have learned a lot. It is beneficial to coaches for the different sporting activities that they do. These coaches need to know the rules and also get the students involved as much as possible so they are aware of the rules that govern the sport.
The series of junior athletes anti-doping education workshops commenced in February 2014 and have now been instituted as an annual event on the Commission's calendar of activities. For more information on the workshops or to learn more about JADCO, contact the offices at 5 to 9 South Odeon Avenue, Kingston 10, telephone 929-3500, or log on to www.jadco.gov.jm. Feel free to also visit their Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter pages.